when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
She ice cold, Trey Young.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
She ice cold, Trey Young.
What's good, family? It's your dog in the building, man. We Talk Hawks TV. We Talk Hawks Daily post-game live show. Hawks suffer L today. Not surprisingly. And then listen. You know me, if I was betting money, I wouldn't have put it on the Hawks to win tonight. But you know, I would expect my team to go out there compete to win. We went out there today. We was competing. We had a couple of setbacks in that first half. We got cold. Well, we started cold from 3. The coach allowed the Pelicans to get some distance between us with a 13-0 run. By the time he called a timeout, it was a 13-2 run. That really separated the game. Hawks came back and you know, we got it to within 11 to end the first half. Got it to within 11. And then once again, our arch nemesis, that damn third quarter came and shit just hit the fan. The Hawks wet the bed once again in the third quarter, man. Like, I have no excuse. I don't know what it is with the third quarter. We just came out and wet the bed. Next thing you know, we was down 20. You do all that work to get the lead down into single digits just to allow them to go on another big run and really blow the game open right there. And the Hawks was playing catch up all night, really couldn't get the lead no closer than, I think, 12 after the third quarter. And then fourth quarter, you know, you lose Sadiq Bey, knee injury. Hopefully they have a update on Sadiq Bey. We know he gonna miss some games. Like, you got a hyperextended knee. Nah, he gonna be out a couple games. So that lead the Hawks. If I'm correct, let me pull something up. Let's pull it up. Um, what we got here? Box score. Yeah, let's pull it up. Um, right here. You know, you missing Buffkin is hurt. Buffkin, double O, Trey Young. Buffkin, double O, Trey Young, Bruno, Jalen Johnson. That's 5 guys. That's 5 guys that's hurt, right? 6 if you count AJ Griffin is not with the team. That's 6 guys. 7 if you count Mo Gay not with the team. So that's 7 dudes out of a roster of 18. And on that 18-man roster, 3 of those dudes are two-way contract. And Seth Lundy on the two-way contract is also hurt. So we really down to almost like what? 9 guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 10 dudes. We have 10 players on the roster that's not injured that can play. 10. I don't know. I don't know. How do you win games like that? How do you win games like that? You can't even, since the roster was full, we can't even go add anybody on a 10-day contract. And wow, and I need to look up, injury. We need injury relief. We have too many players that's injured, and we going on a road trip. Like, I don't understand how we supposed to compete if players are injured. Let me see something here. What is the NBA players? Let me show y'all what I'm looking at real quick, man. Before we go to the fan forum, man, and bring the fans up here. Let me show you what I'm looking at right now. And make sure, check it out, gang. Make sure when you come up here, your camera is on and your audio is good and you ain't got all that noise in the background, please. But let me show you what I'm looking at. Cause I got to do some hunting, man. Cause I don't understand how we can field it. You got 10 guys. I'm looking at this right now, man. What is the NBA players exception? Replace injured players when the team loses a player for the season. The league sometimes get a player allowance. The allowance is called salary cap exception, and the disabled is the one that teams apply for in order to gain flexibility. Bulls apply for this because Lonzo Ball missed a season. The disabled player exception allow team to replace a player who will be out for the remainder of the season, granted by the league. You got to fill out an application. The player is something more like not to. Okay, that sounds like Trey Young. Sound like Trey Young fit in this right here. If the exception is granted, the team can acquire one player via free agent signing, trade, or waiver to replace said player. Team may sign a free agent for 1 season only for 50% of the disabled player's salary. Let me say that again. The team may sign a free agent for 1 season only for 50% of the disabled player's salary or the amount of the non-taxpayer, that's us, mid-level exception, whichever is less. So on this first bullet right here, you can't use Trey Young because Trey Young made 40, right? So half of his salary is 20, right? But we still have the non-taxpayer mid-level, which is less than the 20 million. So we're looking at the 9 million for a player. The team may trade for a player in the last season of his contract, including any option years, who is making no more than 50% plus 100 grand of the disabled or the amount of the non-taxpayer mid-level. So we can trade, if we apply for, we can trade for a player that's making that 9 million. team may claim a player off waivers. No, who is in the last season of his contract, who is making. So basically, if we apply, hold up, holy shit, teams can apply for this exception from July 1st through January 15th and cannot apply after January 5th. Oh my God. We can't, so we stuck like Chuck. It's nothing we could do. So if your players get hurt after January 15th, you just stuck like Chuck. That's basically what they're saying. We just stuck. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. We can't even do nothing, bro. We can't even do nothing. All right, man. Let's look at the stats real quick. Then we go to the fan forum, man. See what the fans got to say. This is crazy, man. Crazy, just crazy. I can't believe we down bad right now. Injury wise, we down bad. All right, let me give you my thoughts on the. My bad. I hit the wrong button. First, let me go ahead and drop. Let me drop the link. Here's the link to the chat, to the forum, guys. Once again, make sure your camera is on and make sure that your audio was Gucci. You feel me? All that background stuff, because I get tired of having to mute cats because you got everybody, all that stuff going in the background. If you got background noise, please make sure your mic is muted when you're not talking. Now let me give you my thoughts on the game. Let me share this real quick, and then we'll roll into it. Man, like we can't win. We can't win for losing, bro. I ain't even much lying. All right, Vic Krejci, 5. You get a 4 from me. I'm just doing some player ratings. You get a 4. I think he could have been more effective if Quinn learns how to use this guy. I think you can't use him as just some damn spot up guy, man. He's not a shooter like that. He's a playmaker. Shout out the homeboy Mike, because Mike really put me on the Vic last year. When we first signed him, when we first got it from Oklahoma City. He has to start using Vic as another playmaker, man. Sort of like a low budget, less athletic Jalen Johnson, because he's not a shooter like that. He's not going to go out there and try to shoot the ball 10, 20 times like that. You see, he only took 3 shots in 22 minutes, right? He gave you 3 assists and 2 rebounds. So, and he give us length on the court. So I give him a 4 for tonight. Sadiq Bey shot awful tonight. Shot good from 3 though, 38%. I'll take that all day. 14 points, gave you 5 boards, got injured. He's probably done for the Nets. Probably a week at a minimum a week until we figure out the severity. Clint Capella, he played tough, 9 for 13. He gave you 18 points and 14 boards. If Clint can give me this, I can live with this type of output from Clint Capella at 69% from the field. This is Eastern Conference Clint Capella numbers. He played with confidence out there today. He did it in only 25 minutes. Good job, Clint. My bad. I'm giving Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey get a 5 tonight. Clint Capella, I'm giving him a 6. Bogdanovich, he did what he could do. 25 points, 7 assists. He tried. 9 for 19 from the field. 46% from 3, 47% from 3. I'm giving Bogey a 7. Murray, 7 for 20. That's not going to cut it. 40% from 3. I'll take it. He gave me 23 points, 11 assists. But this shooting right here, man, is what killed us. Murray is a very efficient shooter. When he's not efficient shooting the basketball, man, to me, it kind of take away from his game. I got to give credit where it's due. Herb Jones is the real deal. I don't watch the Pelicans. Your boy, I'm not going to sit up here in front like I do. I don't watch them. I don't watch no teams, to be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Until they play the Hawks, I don't just follow these teams. What I saw from Herb Jones today, hey, he had DJ in his pocket. Had him in his pocket tonight. I got to give credit where it's due. Had DJ in all type of fits, talking trash. 40 minutes, 7 for 20. This is unacceptable for DJ. This is unacceptable. But I like the 11 assists. I give DJ a 6. Hunter, pretty much a non-factor tonight. 12.6 rebounds, 22 million in 35 minutes. 5 for 15. He shot awful from the field, awful from three. I'm giving Hunter a 4. Wesley Matthews, I'm not even gonna rate him. He didn't do nothing. Garrison Matthews, you get a 2. I don't understand the purpose of him in the game. If anybody knows, please let me know. I don't understand what's his purpose in the game. He's supposed to be a defensive guy. He ain't locking nobody up. I don't know what he's supposed to do. A 3-point shooter. He's 0 for 2. I mean, whatever. Bruno Fernando played tough tonight. Loved the energy and the effort. He gave me 11 rebounds. 6 points, 3 for 5, but we don't go to him for scoring. I give Bruno a 6 tonight. Trent Forrest, I'm giving Trent Forrest. I'm not even gonna rate him because he didn't do shit. He just came out there, dribbled the ball, and didn't turn the ball over. I mean, I don't know what else to say. And my last thing on Coach Quinn. Listen, guys. I like to talk shit about Coach Quinn. I like to call him a playoff loser and stuff like that. But today, I think Coach Quinn still has he got some work. He got some work to do. Sometimes I think he, like with Vic Krejci, he didn't utilize him properly. I mean, Vic Krejci gave you another ball handler on the court. He gave you a little bit more length on the court also, playmaker. And I feel like he didn't use him correctly. And I saw what Mike said in the chat, and that's exactly what I was thinking. Why you not making him a playmaker? If you want to see him playmate, go watch when he played at College Park this year. He got a couple games where he was put, and he pushes the tempo. He plays very fast. He plays very fast. So if you want the tempo to be pushed like that, you need to have him as a playmaker. Have him bring the ball down opposite the DJ sometimes, right? But Quinn chose not to do that. It was just get DJ the ball and the same old crap. It is what it is. But the Hawks fall. So far without Trae Young, without Double O, without Kobe, without Jalen, without whoever else we ain't got that can't play. We 5-3. I mean, overall, I can't really be upset at that because we are we was a 500 ball club when Trae got injured. So to be able to be 5-3, we still float around 500, above 500 without our best player. I can't really say, we on some bullshit. You can nitpick on the teams we beat, but like I always tell people, I could show you with a full roster, well, not a full roster, but I can show you with Trae Young, Murray, Jalen Johnson, we lose the team that we should beat. So it is what it is. Let's go to the forum, man. Let's see what the fans got to say today, man. We got 2 minutes on the clock. Boom, 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 boom. 2 minutes so we can get to the open forum, man. Let me get my clock going. All righty. So far, let's start it. We got the homeboy Juan in the building. Yeah, Juan, what's up, man? I mean, I don't know what to say, bro.
Bro, I just need fans to temper expectations, bro. You pointed out you went through your player rating, and I'm looking at it, and throughout the personnel that we have available right now, you got 4 shooters on the Hawks right now. That's Murray, Bogey, Sadiq Bey, who's now out, and Hunter. Outside of those 4 shooters, you have the other 4 personnel who, on a given night, may give you give you zeros across the board, or may give you 1 or 2 here and there. And that's Wesley Matthews, Garrison Matthews, Vic, and Trent Forrest. We are so unbalanced right now, and so small, and so just not put together that, if we win a game here and there, what I mean, it's somebody touched a rabbit foot, bro. And now we're about to go on the 5-game West Coast trip starting on Wednesday against Portland. I got us going 1-4, 1-5, or 1-4. You're not beating the Suns. You're not beating the Lakers. You're not beating the Clippers. You might not beat the Jazz because we don't have anybody, man. We don't have no one.
That's a brutal stretch right there. And you know, Juan, I don't know if you heard me. We only 4 games in front of the Nets for that final play-in.
Well,
so we mess around to be out the play-in just off this road trip.
And so, like Double O should be coming back probably on the road trip. It's a good thing Bay only had a hyperextension knee. Hyperextension, like you said, may be a week and a half. He's a strong dude, so he may come back, and he's young, so he may come back. About 5 to 7 days. So good luck to him. But it's rough, man. This is what happens when the front office don't pay attention to the roster. This is what happens when you don't put quality players on the roster. This is also what happens when you play a team that's top 10 in offense and defense. The Pelicans are streaking right now. They won 5 of their last 6. They in fourth place in the Western Conference. They ain't no joke, man. Like, they got two. Herb Jones is a first team All NBA defensive wing, man, and he showed you tonight. He had DJ in a straight jacket.
Hey, what was it called? Pick a metaphor.
Yeah,
And he did it. Pick one.
He had DJ in the assistant principal office today.
Go ahead, keep going, Juan. Keep going. My
Yeah,
bad.
and so it's just like, man, like, even if we, I'm gonna go back to Vic before I pass on because I'm my 2 minutes almost up. Even if we go to Vic as a playmaker, he's better suited coming off the bench because he could be a backup point guard, but you can't put him in your starting front court with Clint Capella, who both can't shoot.
You still got Trent.
Yeah, who both can't shoot. Both of them can't shoot. Clint and what you got. Clint, his stat line looked good at the end of the game, but he had 10 and 9 with 6 minutes left, and that's when the Pelicans just let off the pace, and he scored 8 of his 18 points in the last 5 minutes. But whatever, it is what it is. I don't have any expectations. I'm waiting for the draft. You know me. If we make the play in, we make the play in, but we're gonna go in hobble and malign. So that's all I got.
All right, that was the homeboy Juan, man. We got the homeboy Darren in the building, man. What's good, my guy?
What's going on, man?
Man, pick a metaphor, man. That boy Herb Jones, bro.
Yo, DJ.
Yeah, DJ out there like.
Hey, he showed what happens when you don't really have handles like that, and DJ doesn't.
I mean, that's something we already knew, right?
Yep, just got exposed to that, man. It just got exposed. Just some quick notes on the game. As usual, whenever we go up against a big center, that center's gonna dominate. Valanciunas. Although I like what Bruno did against him. Bruno held his own. Like, Bruno's tough like that. What else? Vic played great. Vic played great again. Quinn should have used him more, especially since DJ was getting locked up the whole game. And you saw whenever Vic got the ball, I mean, he could at least touch the paint and make a play. So I would have done that. Dre was bad. What else? No one else could penetrate, man. Like, we just couldn't. Like, that defense, that link, it bothered every single person on the team. Every single person on the team, man.
But did you hear what I said, Darren? I was saying during the show, man, it looked like, and once again, let me say, I'm just a fan, guys. Okay? I'm just a fan. I don't want to buy. It looked like we're scared to attack, like we're scared of contact in the paint. That's what it looked like to me. What's your thoughts on that? You seeing the same thing, or you see something different? I heard we can't get in there due to Capella, but
it's kind of like you said. We have a bunch of finesse players on the team. I mean, yeah, that just is what it is right now. We got a whole bunch of finesse players on the team. But I'm like you, until they tell me that they're trying to tank, then I still want to see some wins. I understand the injury situation, but you got to do what you got to do. Other teams have injury situations. That's why you build depth at the beginning of the damn season. But yeah. Also, just another note, just listening to the radio and listening to, Steve Koonin, man said money's not an obstacle. He said they're willing to spend, but they just want to do it the right way. So I don't know what the fuck the right way is. Someone let me know.
I mean, listen, man. I replied on Twitter to that comment. I said you had two teams that went to the conference finals, and you add nothing at all to those two teams. So the right way, let me tell you something. If Trae Young was on year 3, okay, he on year 6. How long does the right way take? And that should have been a follow-up question. How long does the right way take?
Man, that's the thing. They don't really push these dudes for like follow-up questions or anything. They just kind of let them slide or whatever. But
because they're not Hawk fans.
Shit kills me.
Yeah, they're not Hawk fans. They just answering them old random questions. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing. At least with Travis Sling, at least you could try to ask him something on the show. Our front office don't even go on. Why is the TV guy talking basketball? He's in charge of TV.
No idea.
He had nothing to do with personnel. Why is he talking basketball? Send Kyle Korver up there. Landry Fit, somebody that make decisions. Send an assistant coach up there.
Nah, Landry only does press 2 times a year at the beginning of the season and for the trade deadline. That's it,
That's because he don't want to answer hard questions. That's why.
pretty much.
My
But
opinion.
but yeah, I'll wait till open forum, man. I'll keep it moving.
All right, guys. That's my guy Darren. So we got Pharaoh, Matt, then Larry. Talk to me, Pharaoh, man.
Okay, first off, let me get this petty out the way. I just talked to a
ahead.
Pelican fan, and he said the only reason they beat us is because we didn't have our best player. So, that's what everybody around here been saying. But that's just the petty. Move that out of the way.
I just picked up on what you just said.
I mean, that guy, he said the only reason they won because we didn't have Trey. So,
I just picked up on what you just said. yeah. If we had our best player, we would have won.
That was a horrible game. Look, unlike my little bro Matt, I can get up here and tell y'all something about the player. Y'all know I like DJ. DJ was awful.
I mean, I love DJ, but bruh.
He started off feeding Clint, and I know he got 11 assists. He started off feeding, but that shooting was trash.
That boy Herb
He left
Jones,
that flamethrower he had in Memphis. TSA didn't let him bring it home.
Well, you
Herb Jones do that to everybody.
Well,
but
DJ was injured, right? So he had a calf injury, right? So remember at the beginning, the guy kept saying, "Why is all his shots so damn short? Even his open shots was short." Probably because he couldn't get no lift, right? But listen, that boy Herb Jones, he clamped.
Yeah, he do that to everybody.
What you call them? What you call them pliers you used to put on your butt? Y'all remember back in the day? Y'all chat. Remember back in the day when you be on your dirt bike and you had those pliers on the back of the seat, holding the seat up there? What them pliers called? Vice grip? He locked
him up.
He put them vice grips on Buddy so bad, man. You could see them talk, bro. He was talking cash shit too, man. I'm like, bro, sometimes you gotta take that L, bro. Like he did his thing. Salute to Herb Jones.
He locked him up. Murphy. They let Murphy that's who cooked us. I don't know what they left him wide open for so many threes. And then he had 5 in the first half. Clearly Zion go bully CC.
He was 5 for 7 in the first half from 3. He had a 1 from the logo.
Yeah, so Zion gonna clearly bully CC. They just a better defensive team than us. But that was bad. That was bad.
And you know what else we lack? What you'll see on that game. We don't know how to match aggression with aggression. Or what's the homeboy?
Yeah, I agree with that.
The homeboy Ether on Twitter say we don't match force. We don't match force with force. So with Zion, listen, Zion get the ball on the left side of the left side of the block. He do the same thing. He went right every time. His first move was to the right, and I didn't understand why DJ, Bogey, Hunter, none of decide to slide their feet over. They all do this little reach around shit, like DBs when they try to tackle
the
arm shit.
And he kept going right, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah.
I need that nigga Trent gone. The fuck, I need Trent go. I know we need bodies right now, but I'd rather play without him as well. Trent is horrible. I can't say nothing else about Trent Forrest. I need that nigga.
To your front office, man. They gave him the NBA contract.
That might have been dumber than signing Bogey last year. Actually, Bogey played. Let me not talk bad about Bogey. Bogey shot well tonight.
Yeah, he played good tonight. Offensively, he was awful.
I need more than one person to shoot well a night. Last game it was only DJ. This game it was only Bogey. I need 2 or 3 people to actually shoot well.
Well, you had Clint. Clint was 63% from the field on 13 attempts.
I mean, but Clint ain't no shooter. So you know what I mean? I mean scoring. But I mean, yeah, Clint played well, but I need some shooters to actually shoot.
Yeah, you didn't have nobody else, man. You didn't have nobody else tonight. Everybody else was below 40% from the field.
I don't think I'm asking for much for a 5-game winning streak. We've had one in the past 3-4 years.
You asking a lot from this team, especially.
Am I? I mean, the Mavericks did it. Didn't Golden State just do a 7-game winning streak? They trash too. Why can't we just get a little measly 5 games? That's all I'm at.
Well, you're not gonna get 5 in a row, but you can get win 3, lose 1, win 2, lose 1. You can get those, but you might go on this road trip, we might go over while you bullshit. If we don't
No,
win,
we got Portland.
if we don't beat Portland, we might lose the rest of that road trip. Easy. I'm gonna tell you
We
right now.
got
If
Portland.
you own Prize Picks, take the over for the other team outside of Portland. We might be able to squeeze, and that really depends on who we get coming back.
We can get Utah. We can get Utah. We can get Portland. Depending on how the Suns play, the Suns up and down. We might can get them.
I ain't putting my money on it.
Oh, I ain't say money. I'm just saying maybe we can get them.
If you ain't gonna put your money on it, I mean you really don't believe in that shit.
Okay, well I'll put money on Portland and Utah.
I would do Portland. That's it. I ain't doing Utah. Hell, while you both, I forget. Never mind. We might lose in Portland too. Because I mean, I don't know who gonna guard who.
Nah.
Okay.
No, but I don't believe in Chauncey like that.
Okay.
Scoot playing all right.
Aiden just pulled out a 20 and 10 game the other night. I mean, last night.
So I forgot your boy Aiden. I ain't worried about Aiden.
All right. We shall see, man. We shall see. Let me hit up Matt Pharaoh. So we got Matt and we got Larry. What's good, Matty Matt?
I don't know why is everybody so down tonight. We made money off Prize Picks. We to go under on Murray. That was a lock. Okay, I saw Herb Jones was healthy. I said DJ ain't about to do shit tonight. That was under for sure.
What was the under on Murray?
22.
What points?
Under. Huh?
What points or total?
Points.
Okay.
Under.
Well, that's not. Well, you lost because Murray had 23, so you lost that. What else you got?
Troy Murphy for threes. Definitely hit on that. Okay.
That was you should have got that in the first half. You should have got that in the first half.
Right. Troy Murphy's a good player. And most importantly, Damon, we moved back into the top 10 of the draft. I mean, that there, that's a win in and of itself.
No, we didn't. Wait. Hold up. If you don't make the play-in, you're going to the lottery. Excuse me. You got to okay. So record-wise, we're in the top 10.
Right. We number 10.
Okay. All right, but we still in play-in contention.
Correct.
But so the only thing that could mess it up is if we win the play-in and go in the playoff.
Exactly.
Okay.
Which I don't expect.
Now I'm tracking what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. I don't expect that. I don't expect that.
Yeah.
To move back into the top 10 is huge. Huge. Okay. But I'll talk about that in the open forum. But it's really important that we stay in that top 10. Now, Damon, you want to talk about begging? Now we might have to beg New Orleans to give us Herb Jones instead of for DJ. Okay, he had DJ in solitary confinement.
They didn't want to trade for him. They didn't want to trade us Herb Jones.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You see why? They said DJ for who? They said you can have Najee Marshall, but you're not getting Herb Jones for DJ. I know David Griffin was over there laughing. Like, I can't believe these niggas really tried to sell me DJ for Herb. Like, come on, man. That's crazy.
They did.
The fact that Landry was even close, he should
Herb
get
Jones was never
a star.
Herb Jones was never available.
They got to get rid of somebody. Okay?
We went to them. Herb Jones
Murray,
was never available.
they got to get rid of Murphy. They got to get rid of Herb. They got to get rid of CJ.
Why do they have? They don't have to get. I don't know why y'all keep saying
they haven't paid. They haven't paid. I don't believe they've paid the luxury tax in their entire existence. Maybe 1 year. For Chris Paul.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. And you do this, and some of these Hawk fans do this. Okay. If you are the Pelicans, Matt, and you look at our roster, why in the hell would you trade Herb Jones? If you the Pelicans, and you got a first team all defender.
Yeah.
And how much money he made?
I know, but Troy Murphy haven't even got his new contract yet. So when he get his new contract,
Troy Murphy he already got the new deal. Herb Jones is he made more than Herb.
He's kicked in yet?
It's about to, but Herb is on like 10, 12 million. Why would you trade that? See, y'all need to be thinking about the other team.
They're close to the second apron, if not over the second apron. So
says who?
Look at
You
their
just made that up.
salary. Look at their salary cap going into next season.
We'll look it up in the open forum,
Okay.
but you just
Yeah,
made that shit up right
look
now.
at their salary. Look up their. They've never went into the tax. I have a hard time believing that lady Gail Benson is going to enter into the tax in her late 70s. I have a hard time believing
It
it.
depends on how bad you want to win.
Okay, but more on this game. I mean, we already touched on DJ was awful. Capella, when the game was really in conflict, he was bad. I mean, Valanciunas was dominating them, particularly in the first quarter, blocking and shit. He didn't even jump.
And he got one block,
rebounds.
Valanciunas had one block.
Dictating the interior.
Valanciunas wasn't even a factor tonight, Matt. You bullshit me right now.
He wasn't dominating that one. I'm talking about that one-on-one matchup against Capella.
That dude dominated one possession. One.
That set the tone. When he blocked Capella.
No, it didn't. That dude ain't set no tone.
It set the tone, okay? That's why everybody was scared to get to the rim. That set the tone. They said, damn, he blocked Capella, and he didn't even jump. Okay? Damon, all right? And then, Damon.
Valanciunas plays 16 minutes, Matt.
I said he set the tone with that block.
Bro.
Damon, overall, what is Quinn supposed to do? He playing with a soup kitchen out there. What is he supposed to do? I tell you he's a genius. I didn't say he was an apostle. I didn't say he can work.
I know he wasn't. Well, I know he's not. Let me tell you something. I know he's not an apostle because when I look at his playoff numbers, I realize he's not an apostle. He's trash in the playoffs.
He can't work miracles now. My goodness. Okay.
I know he can't work miracles with a 3-time All NBA defender and Rudy Gobert and a max player. He can't work. That's a miracle. Okay.
I'm talking about here with this lineup with Vet Krejci, who you said he underutilized. He did. How the hell is he supposed to use Vet Krejci? Come on, Damon.
You use him as a playmaker.
Playmaker? Who was he playmaking for?
It don't matter. You put him in the position to be effective. But guess what your coach did, Matt? Guess what your coach did? Your coach said, you know what? I'm going to take him out and put in Garrison Matthews.
Damon, you got to be able to play.
What does Garrison Matthews provide? What does Garrison Matthews provide to the team? What's his role?
He's a 3-point shooter, and he tries on.
How many points? What did he shoot today?
Did he shoot today?
Exactly.
But I'm saying, Damon, in general, he's a shooter. But
he don't shoot. He don't score.
I mean, lately, but I'm saying overall, as a player, he's a shooter.
Go ahead.
Damon, overall, I mean, like I said, y'all need to be happy that we're back into the top 10 in the draft. It's interesting how I hope. Did you say Mike is up here? Is Mike up here?
Mike in the chat. You see him in the chat.
Mike, I need you to come on up here and get some of this Birdcage. I need you to come on up here too. Okay, I need y'all to come and eat this. Okay. This was a shitty
pause.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, I need y'all to come. I need y'all to own this. I need y'all to come up here and own this. Own this. When we play, I told Gerald this earlier. He ran away from it, but it's fine. Out of this 3-5 record we got without Trey, we've beaten 5 teams without a point guard.
You mean 5-3 record?
Yeah, 5-3. This 5-3 record we got without Trey. We played teams to 5 wins, no point guard, no connector. When we played teams with a point guard or a connector, we gotten our ass kicked 2 times in Brooklyn and tonight. Okay, so this whole DJ show,
who's the point guard? Matt, who the point guard for the Wizards when they blew us out at home? Who's their point guard?
Trey Jones. He's a good player.
Oh, he is.
Point guard.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, okay. I would take Trey Jones tonight.
Okay,
he's a good player.
Okay,
I'll take him. I'll take him as our backup point guard.
Who's
tonight.
Who's the point guard for the Hornets?
Trey Man, he's pretty good. I liked him when he came out of Florida.
Okay,
but Damon, we're not. Damon.
Okay.
I need, like I said, I need Black Mike. Mike, come on up. Birdcage, come on up. I need y'all to explain this. What I saw tonight from y'all leader, y'all unequivocal leader, DJ. I want to hear from y'all what y'all got to say tonight. Please.
Let me tell you something, Matt. What they're gonna say is this: he played like trash, and he got locked up.
He got shut down, man. I mean, like I said, the guard,
really? He did?
Witness protection
He
still
did.
looking for him. I mean, they got it, Damon. I would hope that Quinn.
We lost to the. I'm gonna do you like y'all. I'm gonna do you like you do me. we didn't have our best player.
Demar,
That's why we lost.
I'm gonna say this. I hope Quinn sit down with Murray, had that one-on-one psyche vow with him, so when he sent him back out to solitary confinement, he don't try to jump off the cliff or hang himself. Because
So let me ask you this.
Herb in his head.
So you told me, you just sat right here and told me, one, when I said use Vic as a playmaker, you said who is he gonna playmake for?
Mhm.
Then I said, and then you said, what is Quinn supposed to do? He don't have nobody. So now all of a sudden,
Exactly, that goes with who is he playmaking for?
okay, cool. So now all of a sudden, DJ was supposed to do what? If what you just told me the players on the team is basically trash.
Mhm.
So what was DJ supposed to do? You just told me we don't have nobody to playmate for. So what
Right.
was he supposed to do tonight?
If I'm going off of what, not I won't say you, but if I'm going off of what Mike and others have,
No, I'm going by what you just told me.
Right, I'm
Because
if
if you gonna sit here and say,
Demond, if I'm going off of what y'all tell me DJ is, which is a high caliber player, an elite point guard, blah 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 blah, he should be able to beat
with flaws.
He should be able to beat Herb Jones. How many times was DJ double teamed tonight? How many times did they shadow a second defender towards DJ? Zero.
Okay.
So he should be able to beat a Herb Jones off the dribble. I would expect him
He's supposed
left
to be
right.
okay. So
you know what, Demond?
I'm just trying to make sure I'm square.
I'm just trying to crossover.
I'm just trying to understand your thought process. I just want to make sure I understand your thought process. So DJ,
yeah,
if we think he's a good point guard, he is supposed to be
a good player.
Hold on, let me finish.
Uh-huh.
He's supposed to beat and demolish a first team all NBA defender, right? That's what you just told me. Are we correct? No. Are we correct?
Partially, yeah. I was told DJ's limitations on offense, right? Or he's not scoring, right? We talked earlier about him having a cap or a ceiling on his scoring. The problem was the issue was the problem that he had that ceiling or cap that Mike and others proposed to me was Trey shoot too much. Trey's a ball hog. Blah, blah,
tonight,
that's why DJ couldn't score what he can really score.
Tonight he took 20 shots. He took 20 shots tonight. Mm-hmm. He had a first team all NBA defender on him. So that's a fact.
Let me ask you. Hold
on. Let me explain something to you. So when the other night in Memphis,
when he played against
when he didn't have an all NBA defender on him and he took 20 shots, he shot 70% from the field. But let me ask you this though, real quick, and then I'm gonna move on.
Okay.
So next time we play the Bulls, because matter of fact, I'm gonna go back and watch this post-game live show when we play the Bulls. Because I don't remember you keeping that same energy when AO was locking up Trey. I don't remember you coming on the show saying anything like that. And last time I looked, AO is he a first team all NBA defender?
I don't know if he's a first team all NBA
is
defender.
AO a first, a second, a third NBA? Is he on any of the all NBA defenders?
He's a good defender. But
no. Wait,
I just got one. Hold
on. Because I gotta move on. Answer my question.
Just one more. Demond, let me ask you one question, and then I want you to think about it, and then we can come back to open forum. Just think about this question. Are you telling me DJ can only play well against inferior talent? Is that what you're telling me? So I want you to think about that. He can only do well. You mentioned the summer league team that we played in Memphis the other night. Are you telling he can only play well against inferior competition? When he plays equal or slightly elevated competition, it's expected that he's going to be shitty. I want you to think about that.
When you play, let me tell you how it goes, and I'm going to move on. Okay. Y'all sit there and call Memphis a G League team, right? Who we played. And you know what I said? Exactly. That's what he should do. If I take DJ, listen to me. If I take DJ right now and I put him on College Park, I expect him to average 30 points. because he is better than those players. So if Memphis sends out a G League team, what you should have been saying was, Damon, him putting up those numbers against Memphis is expected. So then when he comes and play a guy, listen to me, the Pelicans, we're going to keep it a buck. The Pelicans are a better team than us. Up and down the roster, they're better than we are. They on the fifth, this a four-game winning streak. They only a game out of fourth in the West while we sitting at the bottom. So when he goes against an all NBA defender, why you acting surprised that he struggled from the field? And I could actually come back if I really was nitpicking and tell you DJ shot 7 for 20. Them threes he missed, I think only one was contested. So, I mean, it's not like he didn't have decent looks. Some of the shots just didn't go in when he was open. And
he was already shook.
And he had a calf injury. Why do I say that? I'm going to tell you why. Because before Herb Jones did anything to DJ, I said it at the beginning of the show. I said, every shot he's taken before I think he was like 0 for 4. All his shots were short. And I was wondering why until they said, hey, DJ injured. I was like, what's
coincidentally.
It don't matter. Whatever. But this is the thing. You act like everybody who came up here said he got clamped up. I don't understand. Like, what's your you come up here?
No. My only point was, it's the expectation that Murray is only going to play well against inferior talent, or it's too much for me to ask him to play well against good players?
So when we got blown out by who's the point guard for the Wizards again? You told me, I forgot.
Trey Jones.
Is he better than Trey Young?
No.
Then why did we lose by 20 at home to the Wizards?
I didn't blame DJ for the loss. I'm just saying.
Hold on. No, I'm asking you about Trey Young. I'm asking you about Trey Young. When we played the Hornets and we get our ass whooped by the Hornets, who's their point guard?
Trey Mann.
Is he better than Trey Young?
No.
Then how come Trey Young didn't ball out and we get the wins?
I'm not talking. I didn't blame DJ for the loss. I didn't blame DJ for the loss. I'm just saying DJ got clamped against a guy that's either equal to him or everybody who been up here said he got clamped. You are like somebody came up here and defended his performance. He was awful tonight. He still finished with 23 and 11. But let me move on, Matt. We don't went too long, man. Go ahead.
We don't went too long. Stay here for the open forearm. You know they gonna come up here. Let's move to the homeboy Larry, man. My bad, guy, but my bad. You know, Matt. You know how Matt is. Matt, when he think he got an opportunity, he. What's good, Larry? My bad, man. My bad.
What's going on, man?
My bad. I know you probably don't went to sleep over there. My bad.
All I got to say about that game is, go Braves. Yeah, they just got beat by a better team, man. I will say that Matt or what Mikey was saying about us. I mean, we really never played anybody significant. Anybody that was injury prone. We was talking about defense. I'm not even gonna talk about the offense because the offense was atrocious. Period, point blank. And the tone wasn't set by Valanciunas. It was set by Herb Jones the entire game, talking trash while he was shutting down DeJounte. So much that DeJounte finally scored on them and flipped the ball back to him. You know what I'm saying? That underhand. I thought they were gonna call it technical on him. You know what I'm saying? So DJ was frustrated. Herb Jones was talking to him, but it wasn't just Herb Jones. Matthews was locking him down. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just a bad night. And again, like you said, that team is one game behind the 4th seed. They're well within playoff contention. Zion is as healthy as he ever been. Also, Zion picked up 2 Thaddeus after the game, if you ain't see it. So yeah, you know what he doing tonight. Yeah, so he catching his own flight back to New Orleans. But yeah, I mean, they tried to put somebody on Zion. Zion bullied him. I guess Bogey had a good night. But again, we can't have consistent 3 people playing well at a time unless we're playing against someone who is missing a lot of people that's injured. I mean, guys, we're super injured. It kind of is what it is, to be honest. Uh, like I said, I was happy for the wins, but I knew the circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, we lost with Trey. I don't go about this Trey or the DeJounte crap because, like I keep saying, man, it's the owner being cheap. Owner ain't gonna spend. Anybody thinking the owner gonna spend is fooling themselves. You know, this just like the NFL owners tricking fans to get mad at players when they want to get their deals, but they be the first ones to cut them when they're not performing. You know what I'm saying? They got a livelihood, they got mouths to feed, but ain't nobody bumping for them. You talk about billionaires being cheap. Hold on, let me repeat this, guys. Billionaires getting into the business of sports and not wanting to win. That's what we have with the owner. So I wish that our Hawks fans would stop, you know what I'm saying, going back at each other back and forth about Trey this, DeJounte that. Because you know what, guys? In actuality, I would have traded, you know what I'm saying, just straight up DeJounte for Herb Jones. Man, that was never really on the table. That was wishful thinking by the Atlanta Hawks fans. Uh, but what I will say is that that'll give you the glimpse. I'll say one thing. We didn't hold this team to 100 points. They got it 116, and that's because they stopped trying to shoot. Like New Orleans could have easily scored 125 if they was trying to score. But since we barely could score, I mean, guys, if anything, this game shows how poorly constructed and how devoid of talent we have. Because they didn't have to double team DeJounte and lock him down and daring everybody, staying with everybody. Nobody can hit anything except for Bogey.
I
You know what I'm
said that
saying?
doing the watch along. I said, man, I said, and I think it was the third quarter. I said, man, look, I said Zion ain't even trying tonight, bro.
Nah, he's not.
I said he ain't even trying.
Every time he put his head down, he got to the basket at ease. I don't know. Maybe the girls was like, "Hey Zion, you have a good game. You can party with us." Because as soon as the game went over, he beelined over there, bro, taking selfies. Hey, yo, you know Zion kryptonite. You already know. What Mariah Mills from Atlanta? Didn't he used to fly her out to
I don't
New
know
Orleans?
I don't know where she from, but he used to fly out there.
Yeah. I think his baby mama. No, his baby mama from here. My bad. His baby mama from here. But now one of them was his baby mama. So yeah, he told on himself. But it is what it is, man. Hawks got beat by the better team.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. If we don't beat Portland,
Yeah, this might be an offer on the trip, man. Hey, bring
bruh,
that up in the open forum, Larry.
yeah, go ahead.
That road trip going. You could put me down for one and whatever.
All right, now we finished our 8 games. I said 5-3, so we can do the exercise, but it's gonna be futile. We can do the exercise as soon as everybody get in here. We can get out the way.
Bet. All right, that's the homeboy Larry, man. Thanks for tapping in. We got Ryan and we got Kool-Aid and we got the open forum. What's good, Ryan? Hey, Ryan is the owner of the Birdcage LLC, talking that Falcon football.
Yeah,
And
you
guess
see,
what?
I got the Birdcage gear on, but
tomorrow free agency open, baby. So y'all
Yes,
might want to
sir.
tune in. I know Ryan gonna have a lot of information popping off over there. You following the Falcons? What's good,
Well,
my
I
guy?
had to come
Hey,
on the
you
road.
heard Matt. Matt called for you. Matt
You see,
called
I
for you.
don't.
What's your response to Mr. Matt?
First off, I don't run from nobody, especially a clown like that. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, dog. Buddy is pie. Buddy is straight pie. I ain't worried about him. Look, I ain't gotta run from nothing, dog. I do this, bro. Listen, DJ got his ass clamped up tonight, but he still dropped 23 tonight. So regardless of what you say, the man still got 23. He got above the average of what you actually expected for him to get. Now, let's be real. When you look at it, he played injured. But here's my thing. I don't put excuses on injuries because I hold the Falcon players the same way. You got it, you play with it. You decided to step on the court, it's no excuses. You got shut down, period. Now, you could have shut it down and not even stepped on the court if you was hurt bad enough, but he wasn't hurt bad enough, so he went. He didn't play well. Now, to answer your question, now you talked about Ayo that's in from Chicago. Let's be real. He was NBA all rookie second team, And he wasn't, and let's just be real, he's not even a top defender in the league, and he still shut Trey down. Now, if you want to go there, we can definitely go there because I can give you his numbers. Now, the biggest thing is he's got his jersey retired at Illinois. He hadn't done shit in the NBA yet. So if you're going to go there, let's go there. But at the end of the day, it's like this, man. Herb Jones is a beast. He does that to everybody, not just DJ. He does that to everybody. So the thing is, it's no excuse, man. We just got our ass kicked. Just took a good old, as my grandfather would say, boy, y'all just took a good old-fashioned ass whipping that grandma's Lysol couldn't wash out. They literally could have gave us even more of a vicious ass whooping if they wanted to. Now, I got to give a shout out to, Big Boy. He done got his weight down. He happy with these salsa women or whatnot, these Latino women. He gonna have him some margaritas on the way home. But all I'm saying is this. We got our last 3. We ended up losing this game because they actually have a competent team on the floor, and we just didn't play well. I'm not gonna make no excuse for that. I expect them to play well every night. If they don't play well, we're gonna call it like we see it. But at the same time, don't disappear when they win, because Matt, you have a habit of disappearing when the Hawks get on rolls. You do. And I'm not gonna sit here.
Hold on 1 second, Ryan. Larry, you give me something, Larry. You got woo. You got something.
My bad. Hold on. I got something better.
Ooh, man.
Let's just call it what it is, dog. You disappear. Fired. You disappear every time the Hawks get on the winning streak.
You funny, Ryan.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm taking the robe off for you, dog. I'm gonna rip the birdcage heavy tonight, dog. I'm ripping my brand, dog. Let's go.
Real quick.
Let's go.
Before you get started, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta get my son some dinner. I'm gonna be right back, okay? Because shots been fired.
You damn right, shots done been fired.
Matt, you was MIA. You was.
I missed 2 games.
Nah, but you always show up when the Hawks lose. You show up.
I'm here.
You show up.
What you
Dog,
talking
about? We got track
records of that. If you watch the show more often, I'm here all the time.
Well, here's the joys of it. When you host your own show, like what me, Damon, and Larry do, you would understand. I come on here when I have my time. Let's keep it a buck.
I didn't say come on here. I said watch it.
If I watch the show, I actually watch.
I didn't say come on. I said watch it.
No. I do watch the show. I'm a fan.
See me then.
The only time we see you is when you got something to rag on, dog. You don't never come in here.
That's not true.
At least giving these boys credit. You don't.
That's not true. Give him
bullshit,
dog.
Can I get a rebuttal, Matt? Matt, can I get a rebuttal? Can I get a rebuttal?
Bro, all you do is cry on this show. That's all you do. We might as well start calling your ass Kleenex, dog, because the only thing you do is cry about what the hell is going wrong with the Hawks.
Fired.
You don't never talk good about the team, dog. I get that they bad, but you don't give props when they good, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Either you don't watch it, or you're being, or you're.
Man, I know you're not gonna take that, man. I know you're not gonna take. I know
I
you're not gonna take that sitting down, man.
He ain't gotta take it. He ain't got to like it, but your damn show gonna respect it, dog. You gonna respect his muscle. We putting some muscle behind this tonight, man. Bird plays in the building, dog. This
man, you gonna take that, man?
Let's get it.
I'm gonna give you a pass on that analysis.
I don't need your pass.
It was weak. I'm gonna give you a pass though. It's okay.
But real talk though, the one thing I will give you though, even though sometimes your numbers are skewed at times, I will give you this. You are very accurate with all of Trey's stats. I'll give you that, and you definitely have insight on other players that could be beneficial to the Hawks. Now I will give you that. I'm not gonna take away because you were heavy on Herb Jones coming to Atlanta. That I do know. I can say that from watching the show. But at the end of the day, dog, I'm just gonna call it like I see it, homie. Look, I even put my dog tags on for you, Damon and Juan, dog. I had to put my military stuff back on, dog. So I'm at war today, dog. Had to come up out the bathrobe on this joker today. Nah, man, you good people though, dog. I just like.
Man, I like
with you,
Matt, man. You just gotta be on your A game with Matt. That's like Matt. Soon Matt came up here, he started lying. So
Like
It's
the first
okay.
thing
We
he
all got
said
to have
was a lie.
somebody.
The first
We all
thing
got
Matt
to
I
said
have
was
was
like,
somebody
cap
to tell
about
us
DJ
tell
was
us
I was
something.
under
like,
20
nigga, I
points.
Gotta
swear I got
remind me what was
swore
that?
I
What
hit
was that?
DJ points.
You
I was like, I
said
swore I hit
DJ
all
was
these points.
under 20 points. I was like, no, he not.
DJ still got 23, even though he played bad. It's just what it is. Hurt or not. If you play, this is the thing. It doesn't matter what sport you in. If you know you are hurt, it's a difference between being hurt and injured. He chose to play hurt, and he thought he was well enough to play. He did not play well.
Had
Period.
no
You
lift.
get
He
it?
had no lift.
Guess
End of
what?
story.
You play with it. So guess what? You didn't play well tonight. You're subject to criticism, regardless if you're hurt or not. Now, if you're injured, that's a different story. Sit your ass down. But he came out on the floor, and Herb Jones put a number up on him. Zion got a 27 piece with lemon pepper. I'm sorry, I ain't even gonna say lemon pepper. He got a 27 piece with a couple of shots of tequila that he walking out the stadium with tonight.
He gonna
And
need
it's
to
just what it is, dog.
Hey, real quick,
My
real
guy.
quick. Hey, real quick. I'll be right back. Let me go. I gotta go feed my son some dinner. Y'all keep it going, man. I know you're not going to. Now Mike finna get on your ass. Pause.
I want to hear Mike. I want to hear Mike.
I'll be
I
right
wanna
back. I'll
hear
be right
Mr.
back.
Mike.
Hey, anybody who want to come on the show, I'll be
I'm-
back. Give me about 10 minutes. I gotta go get my son some dinner. I'll be right back.
The floor is yours, Mike. I want to hear from you.
Yo, what up, fellas? What it do, man? Dang, man, Larry had left though. I was kind of, well, I don't want to say disappointed. That might be a strong word, man. But I was slightly disappointed about Larry, man. Larry's take. Nah, I mean, today was an L. We knew we was gonna lose, bro. I mean, going in, you knew we was gonna lose, but I feel like watching the game, I feel like you should see the adjustments that should be able to happen. And Quinn just, I don't know, bro. He just don't see it, man. Matt, I get into my explaining, but it happened against say the Nets. It was the same thing against the Nets. Each game that we lose or whatever, you say the same thing. It's an issue of like offense. We don't have a connector. DJ can't pass the ball. You get, say all this type of stuff, right? Correct?
Fact. Go ahead.
Facts. All right, cool. So we're on the same page as that. That's what seemed to be the issue, right? All right. Well, in my opinion, the short times that you do see it happen and everything like that, you kind of have an answer to those moments in Vit. I mean, I don't know how you can't see that. Whenever Vit touches, all right, again, we're gonna go over the issue. The issue is what the ball being what stagnant. We don't have a quote unquote connector, being somebody who basically be able to connect in between passes, right? From the one person who give it up to make a play to the next that end up being the point or something. What?
Partially.
Partially, okay. Um, getting people easy buckets when it comes to all the bigs or anything like that. Even 3-point shooters, getting them quote unquote open looks and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Vit provides that. You know what I'm saying? He does. I feel like as a coach watching the game, you when you see against in our losses that DJ is struggling to it's hard to say struggling, but he's working very hard to get shots. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can
To
say
get points.
struggling. You can say
He's
struggling. It's fine.
he's working hard, man. It's not coming easy. It's not coming easy at all. And to be honest with you, I mean, no DJ. Number one, DJ not a superstar. We all know that. Number two, DJ's not an all star. I mean, we know that. I mean, he has one all star appearance, but we want to, you know what I'm saying, put him as an all star. So therefore, it's not a shocker looking at Herb Jones. I mean, if you watch the Pelicans, I think broadcast, they talked to Trey Murphy after. No, it was Herb Jones. It was one of them. I forget which one of them. But either way, the point was that they said we got a lot of guys. We got a lot of defensive guys on our team. You know what I'm saying? So the Pelicans, that's like y'all already said, they top 10 in both ways. You know what I'm saying? They can score, but at the same time, defensively speaking or whatever, yeah, they're gonna cause and give us a hard time. So my thing is, I can't necessarily say we will win the game, but what I'm saying as a coach, when I'm watching and I see I gotta play with the hand that I'm dealt. You feel me? I see this player and I see DJ. Why don't you just move DJ off the ball? Because with Vit, just bringing the ball down court, you basically guarantee that your point guard not taking the first shot. It's not you guarantee that the ball is going to be moved. It's going to be some type of
Mm-hmm.
ball movement. And then two, it's a mix and not making it so easy for say Herb Jones to just key in. Yeah, Herb Jones can just stay home locked on DJ, but the movement and stuff is happening and everything. Maybe you get moments of him being undisciplined and coming off, or DJ be able to catch it and on a more of a move and go downhill on him or something like that. Or also too, if stuff do get broken down and Herb feel like he got to go help something and then is kicked out, who do you want to catch and shoot, Vic or DJ? All right,
Neither.
but I'm not.
Neither.
Well, you say neither, but it's not like DJ shoot horribly from three or something like that or catch and shoot. I mean, especially if you get him some, I mean, some better looks. I mean, with Herb Jones off of. All I'm saying is that it's something to try. You know what I'm saying, to run out there. I feel like during this stint or whatever, even though I mean, yeah, it is what it is for the season goes. But we shoot. Oh, I'll be right back, y'all.
Hey, so my thing was, if you listen to the Pelicans broadcast, they said, the Hawks were trying their best to get Herb Jones off DJ with switches and screens, but they could not free him up because Herb Jones was fighting through the screens. He was
I can't hear him.
Okay, I thought it was just me. You low, Lawan?
Hold on.
You low.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Willow, turn it down some. Sorry about the background noise. So my thing was, Herb Jones was going through screens. He was going over the top. He was going underneath, whatever is dictated or necessary. Willow, turn it down some. My bad, my daughter, man. And so Herb Jones, the Hawks were trying to free DJ off Herb Jones, but Herb Jones is that good of a defender, man. Like, he stayed attached to DeJounte. He just made it impossible for him tonight, man. They have a very good team, man. Like, they don't put all their pieces together to get where they need to be. But like the Pelicans at one point last year was the number 1 seed. They had got close to number 3 here early in the season as well. I think number 2 as well. They can keep making a push up. They can be a very good, dangerous team, man, because they got all the pieces. They got size, they got defense, they got shooters, they got a bench. They have everything you can want in a team, but they can't capitalize and put it all together as, say, per like a Denver or like a Timberwolves right now, or even Boston. But they have a really good team, and that's something that we as Hawks fans, we hope to emulate one day, man. Like, they've been putting it together for the last 3 years, though.
So, in summary, between you and Mike, I get that DJ can't be a good defender one-on-one, essentially.
Oh God! Why you focus on?
No,
You said
they
you
didn't
weren't
say
going.
that, man.
That's
They
what
would
we
have
said. In summary,
said that right off
we
the
went
bat.
around the
How did
maypole,
you
but
get
essentially
that?
that's what we said.
What, man? I
He
was
didn't
talking
say
about the
nothing
game.
about him.
No one ever said that DeJounte Murray is the number 1, Matt. No one.
Or 2.
I
Matt.
mean, that could be
Matt, you're picking straws here, bro. I mean,
all right, Matt. Can I
I
ask
just
you
want
this?
consistent energy. That's all. That's all.
You don't give consistent energy.
I
You
just
criticize
want
DJ.
the good
You
game.
criticize DJ for
The
10
good
minutes,
game.
but you don't say shit about
The good
Trey.
games, y'all go off, rightfully so. But the bad games, it's like a whole hum. Oh, he just played bad. I mean, oh well.
He got cooked. What else we gonna say?
I would like to thread the consistency
Matt,
all the way
Matt,
through.
he got cooked tonight. It's all right. Trading got cooked playing nights too. All right. What we saying is, man, the dude had a all NBA top 5 all NBA defensive wing on him today. All right, top 5, bro.
That's long too.
He's 6'8", 220. Like,
And
I don't know
DJ
what to tell you.
and
I don't know
DJ
what
was
to tell you.
injured. You gotta
Yeah,
count
he's
him too.
physical too. Hey, Darren, and this is one thing he
said he was
forgets,
long?
and he's physical as well.
Yes.
That's the other thing that everybody not talking about.
I heard that later.
Larry, you
Hey,
stupid, bro.
do y'all feel like some defenders, like if you have that reputation as a defender, you can get away with a whole lot more if you don't? Like, you can be a little bit more physical on defense.
Think about it.
Draymond.
Think about it. I'll give you an example. PJ Tucker's been getting away with it for years.
Yep.
And the way that the NBA is now, you can't be as physical as you once were. He still gets away with a lot of stuff because he damn sure got away with it in the playoffs versus Trey, and both times that he's seen him when he was a Sixer and also as a Buck.
Don't forget Draymond, historian.
And Draymond, yeah. Draymond's another one.
Draymond can get away with it too, man. Rudy Gobert as well, but Rudy Gobert's so tall and he's very good as a rim protector.
Yeah.
You don't have to hardly see the calls and things because he's so good. AD's another, but AD plays really good defense too.
Exactly.
Man, that's a kid out of Virginia that plays like Herb Jones, man.
Yeah, I know you're talking about Larry. I know you're talking
y'all. That kid can hoop.
He
just can't shoot worth a dang on.
Yeah,
he can definitely hoop.
We
Yo,
got
We
why-
got
sold.
Kool-Aid
looks
that
like
turned
he-
on the camera. It's serious now, boy.
Hey, we already
He's in
got
witness
got
protection.
sold from a dude from Virginia who's supposed to be a defender.
Hey man,
He pretty
Kool-Aid
good,
that
Demar.
turned on the camera, dog. It's something serious now. Let me sit back and relax now.
Hey, can
What up,
I? Hey,
Kool-Aid?
Came in.
hey, man, sorry I'm late, fellas. What's up, Kool-Aid?
What?
What up, Kool-Aid?
Hey,
What up,
can I
Foot?
give my little synopsis real quick? It's real simple, right? I had a freaking phone call. Soon the damn thing went out. So I missed everybody's point. I'm gonna make this point real quick. Where my notes at? It ain't gonna be long. But this game, and if y'all was in the chat, y'all heard me talking. Ball movement, people move. We come down, we shot ourselves out the game, bro. How bad we were playing, we still had an opportunity, right?
Mm-hmm.
We shot ourselves out the game. I think last time I checked, we shot more threes than twos, right? More threes than twos. That ain't gonna win no game, fellas. It's not. And we bailed them out. I think beginning of the game too. I said, we keep shooting these threes. This is a running team they have over there. They're gonna get the ball, they're going the other way. Easy baskets. On offense, we did not put no pressure on that defense. We still running 5 out. DJ was forcing it, right? Tonight. He was doing too much damn dribbling, right? And I kept hearing everybody in the chat about the defense they playing. Shit, they won't play. Man, we playing defense on ourselves. They were doing.
But they was toying with us, man. They was toying with us.
What now?
I don't know about that foot.
But
They really
listen to what
was.
I'm saying. Listen
They
to what
could
I'm
get
saying.
anything they wanted,
they
but
was toying with us.
anything.
I said they were one like they were playing this superstar type defense as a team. Them, right?
Okay,
Themselves
team.
with
Okay,
that.
I got you.
We didn't make them play defense is my point. Yeah, Herb Jones, right? But as an overall, we self-checked that game on offense.
I
They
feel
didn't
you.
have to
We ain't
do-
moved the ball at all.
They didn't have
Well-
to do
well,
no
They
work.
only had 4 more assists than us.
Fellas, I got a question for y'all. We have G Leaguers playing with us right now.
So stop.
Hold on. How do you all expect for them to just come up and have this marvelous ball movement and to be involved like that and put pressure on a top 10 team and to make them play defense when we don't even have a one true ball handler out there? Well, I say 2, Vic, but no one that can get past the first level of defense besides DJ.
So
What do you expect?
Y'all got me agreeing with
Hold on,
Long.
let me finish because I was going to address it in my statement, right? That I kept hearing that too, right? We got G Leaguers. We got this. We got scrubs and all this other stuff. It don't take a damn superstar to move the damn ball because I'm putting this game squarely on Quinn, right?
Oh my god.
Because hold on, so moving the ball is passing the fucking ball. You in the NBA. I don't give a damn you G League or not. This is basic rec league basketball when you move the ball and player movement. The players didn't move. We 5 out. I don't care who. We're not looking for the offense. We played. We still could have competed. We competed. The game was still in front of us before it got crazy. So moving the ball ain't got nothing to do with needing a big time player, right? This is all the philosophy part I'm talking about. Another comment that was made about they longer than us. Again, if they stand their ass right there, stick their hands up, they're tapping the ball, they're doing whatever they need, right? Period. Y'all, I think people overthink this game, man. This game is very simple, right? You put pressure on them by attacking them and moving. You make their long ass move, right? Pause for somebody said something. You make them move because guess what?
With who?
Can any player move faster than the ball move? Yes or no?
But
yes or no? Right? Hold on. Let me.
No.
Yes, it can't. Right?
No.
So it's as simple as that. So I don't care how what your length is or whatever. You cannot move fast in that ball, right? If you move, the ball move and people move, they cannot keep up with you. I keep telling you, especially.
We have 4 less assists.
Let me finish. It ain't about no space. And guess what? Zone make these players lazy. I'm talking about us. They make them lazy. That's why we lazy now. Because we started the season with a lot of zone. Then it tempered down a little bit, but we still playing. It makes a player lazy. That's my whole spiel. I'm
gonna just come on the last part because I know the people gonna say some foot. You say we had to play zone. Who's checking 670, 270 in Zion? Who's checking 7'1", 280 in Jonas 1-on-1? We can't do it, man. I mean, they showed one play where Zion had the whole team looking at him when Marshall cut down the middle for an easy layup because all the tension's on him, man. That's what stars do.
So
Brandon
you just made my point, Juan.
Brandon Ingram didn't even have a good game tonight. He didn't even have a good game. He only had 8 points tonight, man. And he was just playing, just doing whatever he want to do, just trying out new shots on us because we don't have a third foot right now. Right now, statistically, we have 4 good shooters on our team. 4. That's Murray. That's Hunter. You can't even call them. I mean, you call them average shooters. Murray, Hunter, Bogey, and who else? Who am I missing? Bay. And Bay's injured now. Now we got 3 good shooters right now. Our front court had 2 players that cannot score in the front court, and Vitt and Capella. All right, so you already down in your front court. So now you have to rely on your small forwards and guards to produce the majority of your points tonight, man. Like, I get it. We need to move the ball, Foot. We can move the ball, but who's gonna shoot it?
But let me say this. How many threes we took?
We
and
took
still
14
in the damn
first
game.
quarter. I know that much.
Huh?
I said we took like 14 in the first quarter. I know that much.
So as many times we shot that ball and missed on the 3, we were still in the game for the most part, right? We tricked out the third quarter, right? So when you saying who's going to score, when you talk about Zion, guess what happened when they went to the zone? You know what they did? Same shit I do. Run Zion to the free throw line.
Bro, but Zion had all 5 players of the Hawks paying attention to him, just trying to see what he do because he draws that attention. He's not a superstar per se, but he's a very good player when he's healthy, man. That's all I'm gonna say right there.
But
you
check this out though.
Whatever you want to.
Team, that's what team defense. You focus on. Nobody can guard him. That's where you have team defense. So why the hell are you playing the damn zone? If people stay in their space and help when they need to, not overhelp, you ain't finna stop him. But you can put up some resistance.
But you see what Marshall did to us?
With who?
Does.
Yeah.
Resistance with who? That Creechy, he gonna be resistance.
But he literally ran through about 4, like he split like 4 people.
He had a soup kitchen out there. What you
I'm not denying that. I'm not what I'm saying. I didn't say you can stop him, but what I'm talking about, if you run a zone with his ass in, it's worse.
I get you, Foot, but what I'll tell you this, Foot. With the Atlanta Hawks, they tried a zone because look, all right. The Atlanta Hawks have very poor defensive instincts, players. We don't have any players with good defensive instincts outside of DeAndre Hunter, maybe Jalen Johnson on the backside. Like, we don't have guys who innately has defense in their soul. You feel me? So what you're talking about, what we can do, those players are incapable of doing it. We built an offensive team. That's what Landry did. That's what Landry focused on. Our head coach don't bring up defense. All they bring up is shooting percentages and how many threes we got up.
That's the problem.
So again, everything you're talking about defense falls upon deaf ears because we don't have the personnel to execute that. They don't. They never did it. Yeah, go ahead, Kool-Aid.
You got to be Kool-Aid. You go, Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I can go.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Not you all have all their players.
Oh, he's frozen.
Kool-Aid, you there? Kool-Aid.
Am I correct?
Damn, Kool-Aid.
Okay, you back. You good. You were frozen, bro. You're frozen.
Good now.
I had frozen. I'm sorry. Am I good now?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but they had their players, right?
Right.
Okay, then we keep them on the 120.
Yep.
So that means we can't say we didn't play no defense.
I mean, we had them midway through the third. We had them.
That's a good point, Kool-Aid.
Let me tell you the problem.
They could have went over.
Let me talk. Landry. Let me tell you something. He had an opportunity to get somebody to replace Trent Forrest. There's some people went out on waiver that he could have got better than Trent Forrest.
Cook Kool-Aid, cook.
I know Mike like Vitt, but he had a chance to bring up Miles Nars, a 6'10" power forward that got more athletic and got defensive ability more than Vic, and Landry didn't do it. I just saw Charlotte gonna be a problem next year because now Charlotte management is starting to pick up the first round draft picks of OKC that they have wavered and Houston. They're gonna be a problem next year. Landry is the problem to this team. And I say the reason why we lose is because of rotation. Rotation of the coach, the head coach, and the rotation of Landry. Landry don't know how to rotate and get players to come play with this team. And then when we do have players, the coach sometimes don't know how to rotate the players to win. So the problem is Landry, period. Trent should not be playing on this team. Right now we are too top heavy on defense.
You mean
Self
offense?
London should have been up here playing, and Miles Norris should have been up here playing, not Trent and not Vic. And with those two places right there, we should have went and got somebody out the way right, because they've been releasing players left and right, man. Top draft picks. And Landry can't see it. Charlotte just picked up my boy from OKC, the 7-foot guy, the number 12. I can't say his name.
I know you're talking about, yeah. He got a triple-double on us last year.
They just picked him up today, and you guess who they beat? They beat the Nets. Nets ain't gonna. We're gonna be in the play-in because the Nets can't win no more.
Y'all gonna stop.
That's all I got to say, man. I'm just saying that that's the problem right there, man. It ain't happening.
Y'all gonna stop sleeping on Vic.
Because we didn't pick up Pokaszewski. That's why we lost.
Hey, man,
That's not what he said, man.
That's not what he said, man.
Come on, man. Stop doing that.
Hey, hey, check it out. Now, Kool-Aid, he made a valid point, man. We had opportunities in this game. Let's talk. Okay, first quarter. Listen, as far as the offense, I'm done speaking on it because we already know it's going to be a struggle. Now, slowing the game down, that works in our favor due to Trent Forrest and DeJounte Murray really not having that. They can't play fast. They can't handle the ball good. They don't have the vision that a Trae Young has, right? But back to what Mikey used to tell me about, me and Mike used to talk about Vic Krejci last year. When I used to say, "Dang, Mike, this dude plays too fast." So Quinn could have utilized him if he wanted to push the tempo, but slowing the ball down does work in our favor. You take away, okay, we tricked off part of the second. I don't know why Quinn Snyder waited for them to go on a 13-0 run before he called a timeout. But make a long story short, they get that lead to 9 at halftime. No, excuse me, 11. 11 at half, right? That third quarter is what killed us. Now, I'm going to do like everybody did against us when we won games. We don't have our players. If we have our players, this could have probably been a win because we was in the game. It's that third quarter where we totally collapsed. I think at one point they got the lead to within 8, and then them boys just started reeling off bucket after bucket, and the game was pretty much over. By the end of the third quarter, the game was pretty much over with, right? So we had opportunities considering we were so short-manned. Now, we could say, and I did say this during the watch-along, I said to me, it looked like Zion won't even try tonight, to be honest with you. It looked like he was just out there just playing around because they wasn't taking us seriously. You know, I'm just saying that's what it looked like, right? But we had opportunities to win, and we could not make nothing happen. What I did notice about this team, we have 0 slashers to the basket. We have it looks like, now I could be wrong. Once again, I'm just a fan. Like everybody on this team is scared of contact in the lane. Why is Murray had to drive to the lane? I got so angry. He got by his man. One of the rare occasions. I think it was 2 dudes coming his way. I'm like, Go at him. Go at him. He tried to pass it to Bruno or somebody. They wasn't even open. And I'm like, you got to take that contact. At the beginning of the third quarter, bro, within the first 3 minutes, they had 3 team fouls in the first 3 minutes. You know, they did not get another foul until like 3 minutes left in the third. Because we bailed. I'm not gonna say bailed them out. We
bailed them out. You're right. We bailed them out.
We chose to shoot the 3 ball instead of trying to mix it up with the Pelicans. Now, granted, I know they got us on length, but we was there. And we need players. What did I say? We need somebody who play with reckless abandonment, who not scared to go down there in the paint, get hit. You might get the call, you might not. Okay, you know how the refs treat us, right? But you definitely ain't gonna get no fouls shooting all these threes. We're not doing the watch along. I pointed out we are not a elite 3-point shooting team. Then I pulled the numbers up on the watch along. We not even in the top half of 3-point percentage shooting the ball. So now I'm thinking, why do we keep shooting it when the numbers say you're not good at it?
Because our coach keep forcing it. That's his system. It's stupid.
I mean, like Kool-Aid said,
square peg and round hole.
Like Kool-Aid said, we had an opportunity. Yep. We didn't bounce on it, and it cost it. But once again, I will say this: it looked like Bi and Zion won't even. Zion tried one time. That's when he got that putback dunk. Like, yeah, I'm here.
Zion was looking who he was taking home tonight.
But shout out to the homeboy Marion, man. What's good, my guy?
That's what he was looking for.
Salute Marion in the building. What's good, my guy? Can you hear us? You froze? Marion froze?
Marion froze.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There you go. There you go.
You on mute, man.
You on mute, Marion.
You on mute, brother.
What up, fellas?
What's up, man?
What's good?
Loss is a loss is a loss. They are a good team, good defensive team. DJ couldn't get any space from Herb Jones. And honestly, it looked like they could score at will at points in the game, anytime they felt like it. So we came in injured. We hobbled in. We had some chances, but without good shooting, it just didn't look good. I hope Sadiq don't take too long with the hyperextension. Look forward to him coming back, because we, like it or not, we do need somebody who's willing to go into the paint and fight like he does. We need some dogs, and he is probably the only one that we have that resemble a dog, even though he's not a true dog. We need somebody who's going to fight. But salute to everybody. Good to see all y'all tonight.
Yeah, shout out to Sadiq Bey for hyperextending his leg and still shot his free throw. About the most toughness we don't seen out the whole team.
Well, you got to remember, man, a lot of these jokers now not even tough, man. Half of them have never even really put down on the deck. We all grew up watching real basketball back in the day. It's just what it is. The game changed. You're not going to have dudes that's conditioned mentally to just go to the paint like that, because the way that the game is played now, man, you got a bunch of shooters. And that's not just us. That's around the league in general. Ant-Man is just different. That is a dude who don't give a damn. He's going to crash the paint. He's going to try to dunk on you. He's going to try to dunk on your mama. He's going to dunk on Jesus if he in the lane. It's just what it is. And you see the effort that he put in when he went up and hit his head on the backboard the other night, blocking a shot. We don't have any dogs like that. Let's just be real. Sadiq showed a little toughness, but we don't have no dogs on this team like that. Period. So regardless of what you say, it's got to be in you, not on you. Because let's just be real, dog. If it ain't in you, you can sit there and fake the funk all you want to. It shows up when those lights get bright. Period. It shows up. So until we get some dogs like Marion was saying, or guys that got a heartbeat that ain't scared to go in there and take contact, it's going to be the same thing that we've been dealing with. A lot of guys shooting threes, a lot of guys shooting perimeter shots. They're not going to try to go to the free throw line, go to the charity stripe and get points. We got to start getting guys that's willing to take a foul and say, hell, let me get these free points, because those charity stripe points add up at the end of the ball game.
Do that, man. It takes Landry to do that.
Yeah, Landry Fields got to get on that, and then Quinn has to do a better job of assessing guys that have ability, physical ability, to get inside the paint and say, "Hey, we're not shooting this. We're gonna play bully ball. This is just what it is. You shoot open shots when you have them. Don't force it. But guess what? You go attack the bucket. That's just what you got to do because we have an athletic team. We got an athletic team. That's not a problem. We got guys who can actually attack the paint. The problem is, when are we going to see guys start attacking the paint? Now, we give Trey his props because Trey does that. But outside of Trey, we need more guys to do that. DeJounte got to figure out, hey, man, this ain't Seattle, dog. You're not playing in the parks no more. And I'm a DeJounte fan. You got to start playing like your life is on the line right now, dog, period. That's all I got for y'all with that one, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. This league has become a finesse league, right? And you shooting, you just shoot. No, I know Matt always said, hey, evolve with the times. The times ain't it. Because as I always said, I said last year, we don't have no dogs. We don't. We got puppies. Because if you go, this is one thing I want JJ to do. I keep hollering about it. Dude, attack that rim. You jump higher than damn near everybody. Because you do it a few times, them dudes ain't going to want to be on the post. They're going to get out of the way because these dudes are soft. If you show that you coming, this league now, they just move out the way. So, but again, we don't have no history of that. Until like you said, Marion, Ryan, until we get some dogs, we going to, that's it.
Y'all know
you can't,
Silver,
no, hold on, Foot. You can't even call them puppet. Foot, you can't even call them puppies, dog. Them boys is harmless as a box full of newborn kittens, bro. Stop it. Don't even get them the term puppy, dog, because at least a damn puppy will let you know if he gonna bite.
Silver can be a dog, man.
I give it to Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson is a young pup, but he got some bite to him. I'll give him that, and he's got to mature a little bit more. But
Silver can be a dog, man. I'm telling you, Silver can be a dog, man. I don't know why.
I agree with you on that, Kool-Aid. You're definitely right about that. But the
none of
question
that
is, are we going?
None of that gonna matter though. None of that matters, man. With Quinn, he shows like, bro, if the stuff not gonna work from the beginning, you almost just screwed. Like whatever the game plan, if the game plan, the matchup don't work.
That's not true.
My guys play, man.
That's not true.
I want
What
to
you
see
mean
my
that's
guys
not
play,
true?
man.
No, man. Like, man, bro, if the game plan and the matchup isn't going to work or favorable towards the Hawks or whatever, man, like, yeah, no, bro, like, yeah, he's not going to make no adjustments throughout the game from what he sees to start making players do X, Y, and Z differently or something like that. He gonna stick with it. It's gonna be Trey, as long as all right, Trey, we gonna hopefully you figure it out and win it. We gonna keep bumping our head against this wall. But
So,
DJ,
Mike, I got a question for you, big dog.
You ain't got it. We're gonna keep bumping our head against this wall, huh?
I got a question for you, big dog. Just real quick. Now, I know you're saying that it's not gonna work and it's Quinn, but here's the thing: we got a guy that's on this team that is an international superstar in his own country. Talking about Bogdan Bogdanović.
Yeah.
And let's be real. When are we gonna start seeing this dude slash into the paint like he does like he does for his country? When are we gonna start seeing this?
That's a Quinn. That's the problem. That's a Quinn thing.
No,
he wasn't even attacking the paint when Nate was here.
If you know Quinn's system, you know the number one objective is to get to the rim. It's not even to shoot free, it's to get to the rim. We don't have guys that can do that.
Dudes don't cut, bro. We talking about slashing.
And Bogey doesn't slash like that, like he does overseas.
Bogey's a shooter. Bogey's a shooter, and we do have.
So wait a minute. So with him playing overseas, and they got footage of him on YouTube and everything, you can Google that, and you can also pull it up because we're on YouTube anyway. And they show him slashing to the bucket. They show him actually being a guy that's going to attack the paint. He just shoots mid-range shots. And he has floaters here, and he shoots threes. He is not the same. He does not play the same game, dog.
Yeah, Matt, go back to the Summer Olympics and watch.
Come on, man.
Watch Bogey in the championship game.
This isn't the Serbia national team. We on this team, he's one of our only best 3-point shooters. We need.
Bro, it's basketball. We need
spacers. We don't have any. Even now.
But here's the thing: if you don't have spacers, you got to have people that's going to attack. Even if you don't have spacers, you have to create. You have to create. My fault, Mike. I'm sorry. Go ahead, buddy.
But I was saying it's more so that he playing with the national team. I mean, when it comes to the other countries and their national team, man, them folk, it's like it's almost like you playing with your cousins, bro. And you like, you know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? Yeah, you 28 years old and y'all all been hooping since, you know what I'm saying? From like day one, like bro, like yeah, nah, like I mean, if y'all can hoop, like you and your cousins ain't really finna lose, bro. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gonna be connected, and that's the challenge that the U.S. always have to kind of go against. But of course, the talent level as the U.S. whole team wise or whatever, kind of like trump that all or whatever. But yeah, no, you gotta play smart basketball, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like it's smarter basketball. I feel like that plays into it too as well. The comfortable, the comfort with his teammates there as well. Bogey also his hierarchy and role is different as well. You know, which is I wouldn't necessarily say I agree with Matt, not in the way he's saying it, but like you know what I'm saying roles and expectations is a little
But
different. He
you,
but even so though, man, I don't know. I feel like players will cut more and do things of that nature, man. They know they're gonna get the ball, bro.
but
Like
here's the thing.
DJ
It's
not the
respect
best,
versus money, dog. That's I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you, dog.
but I'm saying, but
With
DJ,
Bogey and these foreign players, it's really respect versus money. Because when they over there in their
Mm,
country where they're from and that's their home, that's all about respect. That's you gonna defend the
Bogey,
yeah,
crib.
it,
Bogey
You
may
gonna
it,
be a
defend the
top three
crib.
player in his
I
country,
mean,
but he's
it is.
average in the NBA.
I'm just talking
Yeah,
yeah.
about
that's the whole
inherited,
thing I'm saying. It's like here's the thing: you're going to
inherited
defend the
money.
crib, and I'm going to your point, man, Mike. You like you said it. You gonna defend the crib. That's just what it is. You ain't gonna let nobody just disrespect your country like that. Period. But when you come over here and you know that you're gonna get this money, regardless, it's sad to say it, but American sports it's no pride in it no more. It's like dudes know at the end of the day, regardless of what happened, that paycheck coming regardless. That paycheck coming regardless. So it's gonna be like, oh, we played bad, all right, whatever. Just make sure that direct deposit just hit my account by 12 o'clock tonight. That's
I
just pretty
mean,
much what it is
That's
now.
called
it's
pride.
more
That's
games.
called
I don't
pride.
know, bro. It's levels to stuff. Like I said, I don't want to make that comparison too much, man, because a lot of times when you see Bogey in that situation, bro, it's international play. It's tournament time. It's this and that. Like that's less games. That's each game means something. I
Yep.
mean,
Yeah.
it's a lot of difference. You feel
Pride.
me? Like we already know, bro. Like yeah, man, they not necessarily giving it they all for 82 games per se. You know, I mean, I can't say that's the way they might be in whatever lift they got. Either way, either here or there, bro. I still feel like, bro, even being down as we were, bro, we either could have been more competitive in this game or messed around and like snuck something, bro. I just like Quinn. I feel like Quinn just need to do a better job, bro, recognizing certain stuff in game, bro. That's all.
Well,
Matt,
what?
you
Like
looking like
what?
Chris. I'm just saying, bro. I
Like
feel like stuff
what?
like what? Like I'm
Uh,
gonna keep beating this drum, bro, until everybody see this jump, dog. But bro, you see DJ when your main ball handler getting so much offensive, defensive attention and stuff like that, bro. You let somebody else do it, and it ain't Bogey. You know why? Because Bogey will trade DJ and then even Bogey. If they bring the ball down court, there's still a chance, and the percentage go higher with Trey and DJ, really though. But it's a high chance that they gonna shoot that hole and they ain't pass it one time. You feel me? And what we always say, oh, it's no ball movement. And then when you playing a good defensive team, you better have ball movement. You got one guy in this franchise outside of basically Trey Young, and honestly, we had to debate Trey Young passing to an extent because we know that it'll be a lot of dribbling to it. Man, Vic gonna move that hoe, bro. And even the players when they playing with him, they be frustrating me. If you pay attention, there's times where they don't give him the ball. I'm like, bro, pass him the ball. You know he gonna pass it back, bro. He not gonna jack up a shot. He gonna move it and find somebody else. And
It
like
is
I
true.
heard Flip say it plenty of time
mm-hmm.
talking about, man, we need to play move ball. I'm just saying, Vic encourages that when you're on the court, bro. And then two, if you notice, it's not like he's just bad defensively. I heard what Kool-Aid was saying. I feel you. I'm not like disagreeing that we need defending though, but it's not like Vic out there like it's some defensive liability just completely getting beat left and right and stuff like that. I actually see good defensive plays at times with them that kind of
So
lead to
the
bumbling of
the
the ball
problem
and this
coming
and that.
down
And then
to,
we might
can I say something, Mike? Coming
Go
down
ahead.
to the problem at the end of that game, coming down to when they start trapping DJ, man. And then DJ got the ball in hand to Vic several times. And he shot the ball one time, he was wide open, he made a 3. But then it was a time again when he got trapped again, he threw it to Vic, and Vic passed the ball again. I mean, sometimes you got to shoot, man, to
I
score.
mean, I'm not, but that's upset. But we can't.
Get the ball out
But
of
I'm
Vic had
just
the
saying,
best pass in the game.
Kool-Aid. It's okay. I'm not disagreeing. They do need to shoot a little more, mainly for fans and like today's NBA, bro, so they can play them, bro. But y'all, it's okay to have one guy in the franchise, bro, who ain't shooting or jacking up shots.
The team,
We got that.
did you know the best defense is when the other team can trap another player, get you to get it out of your hand and throw it to a player that's not going to shoot, and then they trap
But
down
bro,
on the other
but it's
player.
the same thing. But it's the same thing, bro. At times with JJ, when JJ catches it in the middle, JJ not just getting it and just automatically pulling it. He gonna do something to try and make a play and do something. It's like it's a flow of a game. Vic ain't gonna force crap, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. And I just like it's just refreshing. I'm like, bro, throw him in the mix. I mean, we seen some other BS. You know what I mean?
But it all depends on the play clock, man. It
Well,
depends
they
on
had
And
Vic.
we start
Vic
them
at the
back
number
with
3.
Harrison.
They had Vic at the number 3. He wasn't even playing point. Like,
Vic brought the ball up several times now. He
yeah,
did.
but I'm
He
just saying,
gave the
like,
ball to him. He brought the ball up several
well,
times.
they was doing that
So-
because the Herb Jones was in his hip pocket and denying the ball for DeJounte. That's why he had to bring the ball up.
Let Juan get in. He had his hand
Well,
up
I
there, and
don't
the
have
mayor
a
have something
I
to say
don't
too.
I don't have a problem with Vic on this team. I also don't have a problem with him jacking up a bunch of threes because, like Mike said, some of it is refreshing where he just don't come down to ISO passing up. All right, but here's the thing that I see with Vic, man. Vic is 6'8", 6'9", whatever you want to call it. All right, Vic had 2 rebounds tonight in 22 minutes. You know what I mean? And he's playing the power forward position. All right. Even if he was on spot duty or he came in as a backup point guard, you know what I mean? I would expect him to, be a little bit more aggressive on other ends of the floor, defensively or grabbing rebounds and pushing the ball. But because Vic is not that type of player, man, he has struggled to find a home on a roster. You know what I mean? He's a good passer. He's probably, he's a very good passer. He's going to move the offense. He's going to do the right things for your team. But that's about where it stops right there because he's not going to really. You can't put him
Real
as a
quick,
powerful
Warren, to
wing.
interject, I would just argue that Vic not that type of player because he's not that type to basically step on any toes to do that, bro.
Oh, he's just not talented.
Yeah. Well,
No. All right, put it like this then. When he playing in the G League, do he walk out the game with 2 rebounds?
No,
No,
Mike.
he
And
do a
what I'm
triple
saying,
double.
but the level.
No, okay, that's all I'm saying. What you just say, like he does a triple double. It's the same. It's almost worse because the same thing with JJ, but worse. How we say with JJ, like, bro, just go do you. Vic got to go and just do him. But what it
JJ has
is
the
Vic
talent.
he is such a team man. Whatever.
But Mike,
one of the things.
Mike, he don't got the talent.
You know who Vic is, guys? I got to comparison. Vic is a less aggressive Josh Giddey. That's why they got rid of him. They picked Josh Giddey over Vic. That's what they did.
They about to get rid of Vic.
One of the things that we can't dismiss out of this conversation is the coach's role in this. The coach can change all of that. The coach can change all of that by just mandating. Yesterday, I watched Kentucky play Tennessee. And after watching Kentucky's offense and the way they run plays and the way that they moved and the way that Calipari coached, I was mad. I was mad at the fact that we spending all this money on Quinn and he's not really given direction other than he wants more spacing with shooting. And I understand why he wants more spacing. Yes, Matt, so it's to open it up so they can get easier shots on the inside. But we don't have anybody that's going to slash to get easier shots on the inside. Especially every time when JJ goes on the inside, he jumps up and he's looking to pass the ball back to the outside. That's a part of the problem that we're having with coaching. The coach is not coaching them in being able to think basketball and to do what's necessary on the court rather than what the theory is on the court. You have to make adjustments in time. You can't just make adjustments when you go to the timeout. Sometimes the player needs to be able to make an adjustment by what he sees happening on the court, not based on what the coach coached him back in practice. Practice is great. Film study is great. But if you're on the court, if you're on the court and you see something different, you ought to have the basketball IQ to make a change at that point. And I think that's the part. Go ahead.
I'll go at the one.
I'll say this, Marion. Could it just be possible? Could it just be possible that the Hawks are not as talented as Atlanta Hawks fans want them to be? Could that just be a possibility?
I don't think so.
Because we sit here and we come with all type of scenarios as a fan, and say the Hawks should do this, the coach should do this, the dudes do this. If they're so talented and they're so good, why are we not in a better position right now as a team? All right, those are things that I think about. You know what I mean? Like, we have all this talent and we think we're so much better than what we really are. Why can't we figure it out in Game 63 by now?
I think we see it in flashes. I think we see it in flashes. Everybody has said how great JJ plays from times. Everybody has said how great, and we've seen DJ play great at times. Everybody has seen Trey play great at times. We just don't put it together. We have no synergy. And again, that synergy comes down to what is the coach doing to get these players to play together? You got to have synergy. The other problem is we have talent, but talent is weak when you don't have effort. You got to put effort with the talent. And the talented players have to show the effort. We have talent. Now, Sadiq may line drive some three-pointers from time to time, but you see his strength when he decides to take the ball and go inside and score. That's part of his talent. He got a dual play set. He has to figure out when the shooting is off, I need to go inside. That's part of basketball IQ. Now, I know Quinn wants him to sit back on the three-point line and continue to shoot that line drive corner three. But if it's not falling, if he's 1 for 12, he got to do something different if he's on the court. Otherwise, he's going to have Larry calling him the cardio goat.
He can't. If he don't get the three, he can't. He's not a good mid-range shooter, so he has to try to go to the basket. But you're not gonna go to the basket on the Pelicans when they're a top 5 defense, and so that's what we're saying. Like, even if we try to attack the paint, you have a 7'1", 280 Jonas Valanciunas sitting there, 6'8", 6'7", 270, a 6'7", 270 Zion, and a 6'10" Brandon Ingram. It's not as easy as we as fans perceive it to be. All right,
guess what? Easy going on the inside there. We talked about it.
Keep the ball moving.
So Mary. Okay, when you say, and this is not the first time you've said this, and then I go back and look at the numbers, and it doesn't mix with me. Okay, I just looked again. We're in the top 10 in passes per possession. We're in the top 10 in assists. We're in the top 10 in open shots. So all this, we don't move the ball. All that, it just don't square with the numbers. You know what I'm saying? So one, when you go again, could you reconcile that for me? Two, of course, there's going to be less ball movement when Trey's not on the court because we don't have those guys that can pass like that. Yeah. DJ, he can't see the open shot. Y'all talk about pat cuts and guys moving off the ball. We had that tonight. There was plenty. First play of the game, DJ came off of a pick towards the baseline, and he was supposed to throw it into the corner. He missed the pass, right? When he caught the ball initially, he missed that pass off that flare in the corner. He missed that. There was plenty of times Bruno cut to the rim, Bay cut to the rim, Hunter cut to the rim. He missed. He don't see it or he don't feel confident that he can hit the pass. So it's one of the two, right? That he missed it as well, or either it's a turnover, right? So I mean, I don't really understand when you say we don't move the ball. All the numbers disagree with that.
That was me saying that, Matt. When y'all finish, I'll go. I was going after you. I'll break it down for you.
Well, one thing, and I'll say this about DJ. I'm a fan of DJ, but we do have to recognize one and Matt that DJ does have limitations. I've never seen DJ throw a lob pass, well, maybe one or two. It's always a pocket pass. He has a loose handle. Everybody knows it. And if you're always doing a pocket pass and you got a loose handle, number one, your big men are going to have trouble getting the ball because they're trying to get the ball off the floor. That's why when you see Trey throw lob passes to Clint Capella, it looks amazing. And then when you have Clint Capella with DJ, Clint's trying to grab a pocket pass. It's not the same.
But Vet, so and then Vet, this whole thing with Vet, like you want me to put the team on the back, playmaking wise, on the
I
back
don't
of a
think
guy
he
that?
said I want you to start Vic, but I think he said play Vic more.
No, I'm
Not
saying play
start.
through Vic, use Vic as a playmaker. I got you.
No,
But
he's saying get the ball out of his hand if Herb Jones is in DeJounte pocket.
Right,
when
I'm
he
saying
get the
tonight. I'm saying
Gatorade. You talking about tonight?
tonight.
Man.
I'm saying
Loosen
playmake
the.
through Vic tonight because
He
DJ
said
couldn't initiate the offense
Green.
because Herb had him in solitary confinement. I got you.
Yeah, he did.
I'm saying with using Vic as that playmaker,
Vic got
I'm not going
22
to use.
minutes.
I'm not using a dude that's been on the G League waiver wire for half the year.
Okay, but
75%.
who should DJ pass to
So
if
don't play
Herb
him,
got
then,
him
man.
locked up?
And
They got to pass to somebody.
on top of that,
But
Mike.
Trent
On top of that,
Forrest was
who is he
brought here.
playmaking
Hold up,
for?
Matt. Hold
And
up, Matt.
look,
So
Alvarado was
don't
about to
play
steal the
him,
ball.
man.
But
That's
Quinn
stupid.
Snyder,
So don't play
Quinn
him,
Snyder is using Trent Forrest, who was just on a two-way contract. He's been
so
using them
I'm-
all
But he's been up
year.
with the
I'm gonna
main
respond
club.
to Matt real
Demont, he
quick.
wasn't on the G League waiver wire. G League waiver
But why?
wire.
Hold
Matt,
up, hold up,
Why
hold up,
bring
hold up,
a
hold up,
guy
Matt.
and
Hold
not
up,
play
Matt.
Did
Hold
you
up, Matt.
see
Hold up.
Trent Forrest?
Hold up, hold up,
Alvarado
hold up.
almost stole the ball every
Now
time
you
he
do
had.
know. Now, Matt, you do know. We had Vic last year, right?
I'm
He's
talking
already
about
been
this
a Hawk
year.
before. Listen
got
to
you.
me. He's been a Hawk. Okay.
Yeah, he's been on the
They
Hawks roster.
gave up Miles Norris's two-way. They made him a free agent to go get Vic Krejci. Okay. It's a reason why they went to go get him.
Because he already knows
Landry
the
did it.
system.
Listen, Landry did it. Now let me tell you something. When you look at that roster that we started the past 3 games, okay, let me tell you something. Vic provides you another ball handler because when you look at the starters, we don't have another one out there unless you want to count Bogey, who he barely above DJ when it come to passing. Okay, so Vic provides you another ball handler out there, and he gives you length. But for some reason, your coach thinks that Garrison Matthews, who he keeps subbing out Vic Krejci for, is some type of talent. So when
No,
you sit here
Demont,
and
he's a
say
shooter.
he
He's
is
a
not a
shooter.
shooter because he ain't shooting shit.
Hold up, Garrison Matthews is not a shooter.
What is he
He
doing?
used to be.
You
Matt,
telling me his
what did
reputation
Garrison
around the
Matthews
league is
give
not a shooter?
What did Garrison
He
Matthews give you
used
tonight?
to be.
You know what? I'm not even gonna play with you. I'm gonna pull up his numbers and you tell me, is this
Demont,
guy?
I'm not. I'm not.
Hold
I
on,
didn't
you
say
say he a
tonight. I'm
shooter,
saying
right?
his,
Then you just
his
tell me he a
reputation
shooter.
is that his reputation is that of a shooter.
His
Then
reputation
you
is a
just told me
defender,
he a
Matt.
shooter, correct, man?
Matt, his reputation
Yeah.
is a defender, not a
Okay.
shooter.
So
Who reputation is a
Wesley,
defender?
let's look at what he doing. Let's look. Let me see what
I
he's
thought you
been
said
doing.
Garrison Matthews.
Wesley. I said Wesley Matthews.
Oh, Wesley Matthews. Yeah, he used to be a defender a couple years ago.
Tonight, Garrison Matthews gave you nothing.
Oh, you talking about Garrison Matthews?
I'm confused. Are you talking about Garrison or Wes?
My bad. That's
Wait,
my fault.
I'm talking about Garrison Matthews.
Come on, Garrison.
Oh, Garrison Matthews. He's rep around the league as a shooter.
But he's giving us nothing. What was he
the
at
moment.
tonight?
But
What was he at tonight? What was he at the night before? This is what I'm saying, man.
What is Vic getting you, Demond? What is he giving you?
Vic, this is just my opinion. This is my opinion, man. Vic gives you, he gave us two things we've been missing. He gives you length on the court, right? At 6'8", we complain about length. He give you the length, and like I said, he's another ball handler. So, like they said, he should have utilized Vic tonight, like he utilized Murray with Trey. Murray is here.
Demond, who is he playmaking for?
Listen
he's
to
the
me.
second best passer. He's the second best passer on the team, bro. Outside of Trey.
Listen to me, Matt. Listen. You being stubborn right now. You not open your mind real quick and listen to me, okay?
You see him make for Bruno a few times since he's been playing?
Did you watch him when he played at College Park? Did you watch him? He is a playmaker. We're not sitting here saying, listen to me before you respond, Matt. No one's saying this nigga's an all NBA fucking player. Okay, we understand he's a young talent. We know that. So let's not act like we trying to say that this guy's some amazing talent. Yeah, he's still rough around the edges, but that's what happens when you got injuries. Okay, Quinn need to get in his bag and utilize the player to his strength. Vic Krejci strength is not standing at the corner or at the wing waiting to shoot the three. That's not his strength, but that's what Quinn Snyder has him doing. And that's not how you're gonna maximize his talent.
But DeMar,
Bruh,
I'm
he
asking
went in
you.
there and had a nice pass to Bruno, and then the coach thought it was smart to sub him out for Garrison Matt, who give you nothing.
Nothing on top of nothing.
Damon, I understand. I understand what the message you're trying to bring behind Vic, but there's two ways of looking at this. All right, Vic, first of all, should not be your starting power forward for just because you don't have personnel. That's number one.
Okay,
Number two, he is at best a backup point guard. All right, because he cannot. He may be able to facilitate.
They have him labeled in the league as a guard.
But he's a traditional point guard that brings the ball up and passes it. All right, he has to be moving. He has to be on the go. He has to be on the go, moving and flashing to get to the open man. He's not a person that's going to sit there and with the handles to break his man down. He can't break his man down. All right. I understand that. All right, Vic right now is playing major minutes, and he's averaging 3 points a game and about three assists a game. All right, you say we should run the offense through him, maybe to a degree.
No, I'm not saying run the offense through. That's not what I said.
Okay, we'll use him better.
Listen what I said, Juan. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. If you see Herb Jones, Herb Jones locking up DJ, making it hard for him, why not give Vic the ball to alleviate some of the pressure off of Murray? Let Vic bring the Vic is 6'8". At worst, he the same height as whoever guarded him 90% of the time.
Vic brought the ball up several times.
He gives you let him bring the ball down. I'm not saying first of all, initiate what offense? The offense is struggling with Vic without Vic. It don't matter. It's struggling anyway, right? What I'm saying is he's not a dude. You go stand at the 3-point line. We're gonna pass you the ball. That's not his game. Quinn is not using his talent. And like you said, Juan, I agree, Juan. It's unfortunate that you got to start him. It's unfortunate, right? But that falls on our front office for not properly utilizing our roster spots, being able to go get guys on 10-day contracts. When you had an opportunity, you cut Patty Mills. So somebody in the brain trust said, hey, the smartest thing to do for us to help us get better is sign a G leaguer.
I want to know how many.
Who is he playmaking for?
He's a Quinn guy.
I want to know how many assists were Kobe averaging when he was just playing per game.
I think Kobe had one. I'll pull it up for you. Hold up.
How Damon?
Quinn guy.
Damon, who is Vic playmaking for?
Kobe was actually allowed to play point guard.
Who is he playmaking for?
Matt, listen to me, Matt. Listen to me. You can't sit. You sitting here and you're saying who he gonna play make for. What I'm telling you is this: we are ravaged with injuries. I need the coach with the limited players that you have now. Put players in a position for them to be successful.
Thank you.
With their strength.
Damon,
That's all I'm saying.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you if he puts him in his best position, which is a playmaker. Who is he playmaking for?
You didn't see him make a play for Bruno. You didn't see that,
Matt. You like to act stupid, man. He make for the teammates on the court, bro. He make a move. He pass the ball. They open. It's simple as that, bro.
Who on the court, man? It ain't up to him who on the court.
Juan said it best earlier. We just don't have the talent.
I disagree.
No,
I disagree.
Hold up. Y'all looking at it from a certain way. We do not have the talent to go one-on-one against the Pelicans. No.
When we hired Quinn Snyder last year, you didn't say that shit.
No, he didn't. But we did not have the talent to play. No, that's the same.
You did not say that. Hold up. You didn't say that when the season started. Show me at the beginning of the season. Show me in the summer league. Show me when Quinn took over where you said, Damon, We just don't have the talent, no matter who the fucking coach.
Demond, I said it's happened throughout the year. As the year has
No,
progressed,
Matt, you said Quinn gonna fix it when he got here.
Wait, as the year has progressed,
So
who would have thought when Quinn? Hold on, Demond, when Quinn
Beginning
got
of the
hired,
season, Matt.
who would have thought? Who would
Beginning
have
of the
thought
season.
JJ? Who would have thought JJ and Dre combined would have missed 23 straight games? Nobody.
I could have told.
40 seconds,
Nobody.
miss
They
games.
would have, but I'm a hater.
Hunter was gonna miss games.
23
You didn't know
straight.
Hunter won't go miss
40
no
seconds.
games this year. Are you serious?
23 straight.
How many games does he miss on average?
Not 23 consecutive, Demond.
How many
Him
games does
and
Hunter
JJ.
miss on average?
A lot.
So you know Hunter was gonna miss games. You know this already. What
about JJ?
Once again, this falls on your front office not knowing they players. I'll give you JJ. You didn't know he was gonna get hurt. You knew Hunter was gonna get hurt, so you should have already had a backup for that.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Hey, it's your dog, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, thanks for tapping in. Everybody who came in, tapped in on YouTube. Everybody who came and tapped in on Twitter, if you can, hit that like button for your boys. We gonna be backstage still chopping it up, even though we know ain't shit gonna change anyway. We're gonna be right back here arguing the same shit.
Unbelievable.
With the same raggedy ass coach and the same raggedy ownership.
You know what would have been great?
Hey, salute to listen, hey, I will say this before we close the show. The homeboy
playing music.
That dude Herb Jones, hey, he come as advertised. I ain't even gonna much lie to you. Good game by the Pelicans. At the end of the day, guys, we tried, we lost. It is what it is. So I'll catch up with you. I'm gonna drop the link at the bottom of the chat if you want to come hang out backstage. It's your dog. Hit that like button. We up out of here. Peace.
I'm trying to like the game.
That's good.
Safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day.